Oh, this is a good hot topic today.
is.
All about marriage, and you brought this to my attention. So set it up for us.
Okay, so we've got Jenna McCarthy here. You saw her earlier in the show. She's the author of this fantastic book that we love. It's going to be in our room now.
About marriage, which is good.
Yeah, how tough it is. But found out about this situation going on in Mexico City where they're mulling a 2-year marriage, or a situation where you're in a relationship for 2 years. You see if it works out. If it doesn't work out, you can walk away.
So the marriage license, instead of just getting one that says you're married forever, you
It's
can,
temporary.
after 2 years, you have to choose to go down and renew it.
Exactly.
So like
and
a starter marriage.
if it does not work out, you can walk away. So it's not for a lifetime, and it would be renewed if you do stay happy, if you could stay together. And if you, let's say you have property, or if you've got children, there are provisions supposedly written in there that would also be handled if the couple splits. But Mexico City has a high divorce rate. I didn't realize it was like 50, almost 50%.
Yeah.
And in divorce.
Almost as bad as that place we call America.
Yeah. I think that's fairly standard, 50%.
2 years, though, and it's a temporary marriage license. What do you think about this? I mean, I have my initial views on it, but what do you think?
My first thought is, why bother?
Yeah.
I mean, why even go through that if you're not sure, if you're really, I mean, it's till death do us part, or 2 years. Till death or 2 years. I can totally get behind that. No, it kind of seems absurd to me. When you were going into the legal and property and kids, and then you go, okay, but really? I mean, maybe don't go those places until you know that, yes, this is somebody I want to have kids with. That's not really fair to, like you called it, a starter marriage.
Let's see, what I think 2 years, how much are you really going to figure out in 2 years? Think about it. When you're dating someone, those are like the glorious honeymoon years.
Right, that is the honeymoon.
Yeah, it is.
It should expire after 9 years if they really want to get a sense, right? Then you're going to get a sense of who wants to stay together.
At least
That's what I
4.
think. At least 4 years, because after 2 years, I mean, who's going to really know at that point, unless you've been dating for a long time? I just feel like the whole institution of marriage is being tailored to fit what
quitting.
everyone
Absolutely.
wants.
It's being tailored to
Right.
quitting. And one of the things that really bothers me when I hear is I love having good discussions about how difficult marriage is and what we have to do to be content over the long haul. But I hate hearing discussions about, oh, is marriage obsolete and should we even bother anymore? I'm like, look, just because it's hard doesn't mean we shouldn't do it, and doesn't mean there's something amazingly gratifying about it.
Right.
I am of the opinion that governments shouldn't be involved in marriage at all. I don't think the government should issue marriage licenses. I don't think it should be a legal contract, because then we end up with these ridiculous debates about gay marriage and everything else. It's like, listen, if two people want to commit to spend their lives together, then they should be able to do that. Why does the government need to give me a piece of paper? There's no test, right? There's a driver's test if you want a driver's license. There's you can't get a hunting license without taking a safety class, but any moron who's breathing and is 18 years old can get married.
And have children.
Well,
Right.
that's a whole other situation.
We were talking with our producer Kristen about this earlier, and she says you have to, some people were putting on her Facebook page, you have to renew your driver's license, and business license, things like that. But those things, you're affecting so many other people. With marriage, it's you and the other person, and obviously
and the kids.
Yeah.
So and there is no test to figure out if you're going to make it, because if there was a test, everyone would take it and most would fail, and we probably wouldn't do it. But it's one of those things you have to step into with faith and just hope that it works out. I think that people are much more scared of walking into marriage than they are staying in a 20-year dating relationship. Honestly, if you can do that for 20 years.
Because a 20-year dating relationship has an escape clause, just like the Mexico City marriage license.
But so does
marriage, technically
you could
speaking.
always get a divorce.
Yeah.
If you're that
I think it's your mentality is different. If people were to get married but still think you're dating, you'll be good to go. That's my advice for the day. Hadao, take that to the bank.
Move to Mexico City. Jen, thank you for being with us and talking about that.
Happy to be here.
Thank you. We'll be right back.